issued for the month of November. If you're new here, my name is Crystal. I am a social worker and a caseworker. I have been working in the social service field for over 10 years. I also worked at the SNAP, a welfare food stamp office, for over 6 years. I have processed hundreds of SNAP cases, and in this video, I will explain to you what's happening with November SNAP benefits. Due to the government shutdown, many states are now sending out notifications stating that they do not have the funds to issue SNAP benefits for the month of November. The federal government has already informed all states that it will not fund November's benefits. And since the funding for SNAP comes from the federal government, the states literally have no money to pay out. Some states are outright saying that they will not issue November's benefits, and some states have not confirmed it yet. I'll just tell you, if you receive SNAP benefits, please be careful on how you spend October's benefits because there will be no more SNAP issued until this shutdown ends.
If you rely on SNAP to help feed your family, this is news you can't afford to ignore. The U.S. Department of Agriculture has officially warned that funds for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, better known as SNAP, could run out as early as November 1st, 2025, if Congress doesn't end the current government shutdown. That means millions of Americans could wake up next month without their EBT cards being reloaded. And that would hit struggling families, seniors, and children the hardest. So, what are the real chances this happens? And more importantly, how can you prepare now? The warning signs are real. USDA officials, including Acting Secretary Rollins, have confirmed that SNAP only has enough funding to cover benefits through October. If the shutdown continues, the agency has said it will have insufficient funds to pay full November benefits. Some states like Colorado, Oregon, and Minnesota have already notified residents that November SNAP payments are on hold until the federal government releases more money. In other words, this isn't maybe anymore. It's a high probability event that's already in motion. Analysts and government insiders are calling the probability of a temporary suspension or delay of SNAP benefits moderate to high, around 60 to 80% if Congress doesn't act soon. States have been told to pause EBT transmission files, and agencies are preparing for the worst.
Government telling states not to send out November SNAP benefits. Here's the email I just got from the USDA. So here's the letter that the USDA sent us. You can see it's dated for October 10th. That was last Friday. Why am I now getting it today, Wednesday, the 15th? Well, it's because I did a story on SNAP benefit changes that are coming November 1st. I did that story yesterday. They responded by sharing this memo with us today. Let's take a closer look at it. Let's look at the second paragraph. Considering the operational issues and constraints that exist in automated systems and in the interest of preserving maximum flexibility, we are forced to direct states to hold their November issuance.
Over 41 million Americans depend on SNAP to buy groceries every month. That includes veterans, seniors, children, and low-income workers, many of whom are already struggling with high food prices. A suspension, even for a few weeks, could lead to empty shelves at food banks, long lines at community pantries, missed meals for children, and a major increase in food insecurity across the country. How to prepare. If you or someone you know depends on SNAP, preparation is key. Here are a few smart steps to take before November 1st. Stock up early on non-perishable items like rice, beans, canned vegetables, and pasta. Stretch existing benefits. Avoid spending all your balance before the end of October. Locate local food resources now. Contact nearby churches, community centers, or local food banks to see what support they can offer. Stay updated. Check your state's SNAP website or local DHS page for the latest alerts. And lastly, advocate and speak out. Let your representatives know how this will impact families in your community. Finally, no one should have to worry about feeding their family because of a political standoff. But with the USDA and states already signaling trouble ahead, preparation could make all the difference. If Congress doesn't act soon, Millions of Americans could face a November without food assistance. Don't wait until that happens. Get ready now and help spread the word to others who depend on SNAP to survive. I hope this information was helpful to you in some way. And as usual, thank you for visiting Hello Today. Please like, share, and subscribe to be notified when we upload the next video. Take care and have an awesome day.